Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Quality ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? Just the goalkeeper's a bit. Shot, surely! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Reinders. Alvarez. And here's Mbappe. Wits. And here's Keane. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Reinders. Wits. Now it's Alvarez. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here?
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Alvarez. And here's Keane. Wits. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wits was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wan-Bissaka aims beyond the defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. France with this to equalise. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's missed altogether.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Van der Ven. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
That's Wits. Alvarez. And that's a good ball. And here's Wits, looking for options for movement. Here comes the... He rises! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a
terrific header. He's missed, but not by that far. Now that's well seen too. Van der Ven. And Sanchez. Van Dijk. Reinders. Now it's Keane. Wits. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Keane, played back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
Wan-Bissaka defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Reinders. Alvarez has created one goal already. Nicely aimed pass. Good ball, good take. Now he's got space here. And that's an errant pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And back to the keeper. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Keane.
There will be 1
Wirtz.
minute added time.
And it's made its way to him. Real chance! João Neves. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
France certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mbappe! Tchouaméni. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bellingham. Wirtz. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to get it clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, there's the clearance. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Wirtz. Mbappe! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Alvarez. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Lewandowski. Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. And that's been won straight back. Hernandez just loves to go forward whenever he can. Tchouaméni. And here's Keane. Very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lewandowski! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22, Alvarez. Number
That's
13,
alert and sharp and
Betts.
very well played.
Number 8,
France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
45, Osman. Number 10,
Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball.
Number 7,
That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Number 41, Rice.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Rice. Griezmann. And that's a shooting chance! No, not quite.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai tries across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Osimhen is onto it in a flash. Rice. Lookman.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Looking to play him in. Decent chance! Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Foden. He's in a great position here. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. They get a throw in. Lookman. And they've got rid.
Pretty robust defending.
2 minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Pass is coming off in quick. He's going for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Guardiol with the clearance. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy. Tries a shot! There it is! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Alvarez, Osimhen, Martinez claims comfortably. Mbappe, Hernandez is in a really good position out wide.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Koundé attempts a clearance. Kubo! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Chouameni, and it's Lopez. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and they can counter here. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Quickly taken. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alvarez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Chouameni, first quarter of an hour gone. And here's Osimhen. This looks promising. Turns and goes back.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Alvarez looking understandably energised after his goal. Mbappe! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kubo! Shot a goal! Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside. And he's been shifted off it. Moved on forwards. Osimhen stood his ground strongly. And here's Lopez. Osimhen! And he's really put himself on the line here. France have the chance to go the other way. Alvarez. And it's Chouameni. Reinders. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played out wide. Alvarez. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Nicely spread. And France can counter now. And this is Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Wan-Bissaka. Osimhen. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Alvarez. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. Well, shot, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And here's Mbappe. João Neves. Now it's Kubo. He's found the way through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, good ball. That's very neat. Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vardiol. And Fermin. Vardiol. Alvarez. Now it's Osimhen. Fling bullish header! Goes for a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
France certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Reinders. Fermin. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sanchez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's been played through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Osimhen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Kubo. Kubo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alvarez. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's bustling through here. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Alvarez! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Vietnam have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Haaland knocks it into space. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's got tall. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And here's Mbappe. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go. Keane! Now, who's going to be first to this? Still goalless. Short changes him with that pass. Alvarez. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Tries to pass it through. Chance for a shot! And that has skinned the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Threads one in. Shot, surely! Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alvarez. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's the throw. Rice. Sanchez. And it's Van Dijk. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Rice. Here's Chouameni. Great vision. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Dink through. Picked out brilliantly. He has found the way through. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alvarez.
Well, they keep...
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Played back in. Now, can they get him away? Fermin. Good ball, good take. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he takes a shot! Now, that is commitment to the cause. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland. Havertz. Now it's Haaland. Can he get it through? Havertz! And that's a simple one for the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Lopez. Alvarez. Driving through the middle. Decent chance! Well, now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information.
And the second
on
half
how to
gets
find your
underway.
way around this stadium.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
France come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no joy this time. Rice. Mbappe. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Keane. Now there's a fine ball. That's a sharp pass. This might spell danger. And the shot! He has done it! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best...
Szoboszlai! And that's caused a worry or two.
Szoboszlai certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Alvarez. Lovely pass, but can he finish? It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Haaland. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 41.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
16.
We have got ourselves a game
Number
here.
22.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here,
Number
Peter, and the
18.
crowd are reacting to that now.
Coming on the
Can he
field.
finish? And it's in!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ball swung. Oh, what a climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Throw it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That has been cut short. And here's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Gently done. Lookman. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Hernandez. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Mbappe. He's having a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Look at the space here. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Griezmann.
4 added minutes has been
Running
indicated.
strong and purposeful. 4 extra minutes added on.
Lookman.
Can he spark a counter here? Looking to play him in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gabriel. Looking for options for movement. And that will be the final act. France were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered.